Hi, everybody. It's Sunday and I'm back, Shirley Davis, talking about issues that relate to DID. Today I'm going to talk about voices, the voices of the others. Yes, I know you understand. It's loud, it's boisterous, it's sometimes just downright annoying to hear the alters talking. Now, most of the time with my alters, I get along with them just fine. So when they speak, I listen. But it used to be before I got this far in therapy. I'm polyfragmented, remember, over 127 altars that I know of. Um, and the voices of the others would be very loud and very distracting. Um, I can remember once I went to see my therapist, Paula, and I couldn't hear her over the din in my head. What did I do? Well, I sent them to the beach. I have a safe place in my mind called the beach. It's a warm, sandy beach. You can't drown, you can't burn in the fire. It's a safe place. And I sent them there so I could hear Paula. Go through the hour of therapy. I used to happen when I was at work. I did learn to send them to the beach, but I wasn't quite as successful because it was the beginning of treatment, and it's hard at the beginning. Um, Other ways you can handle the voices, communication. You got to communicate with them and make set boundaries. Okay, like like my alters know. My alter Bianca, my 18-20 year ish old uh, uh, alter, she has boundaries, and she doesn't do things because she has the boundaries. But I offer her something in return for her cooperation. I gave her $30 a month to spend as she wants, except there are boundaries. No booze, no porn, no, things connected to those two things, no drugs. And it works. Um, and sending my altars to the beach when say I have to have a surgical procedure, which I've had several. I will send my altars to the beach because they don't need to be in on that. That is not something they need to worry about, and it works. I send them to the beach, and the beach I use a lot because it's a safe place, and they enjoy it there, and I enjoy it there, and you know, it's a common sense thing to do. Um, I don't know what your safe place is. Maybe you haven't got one yet. Maybe you can make it a meadow or the mountains or just about anything really. Behind a dumpster in an alley. I actually had somebody tell me they had that safe place. They didn't feel safe inside. They felt safer outside. So my advice is to follow. Well, I can't say my advice. That's not right. What I did was form a safe place and send the altars there when I was trying to work or when I have a procedure or whatever happens. So the voices will calm down. Um, it's worse when you're asleep, right? When you're trying to go to sleep. One thing to help that is to keep paper and a pen next to your bed and just write down every thought you have, whether it makes sense or not, especially from the altars. You'll hear what they're saying. And write it down. Get it out on paper. It's like downloading a computer into a hard drive. You gotta download some of that information so that you have room for you. Um, and once it's written down, it should stop spinning. It did for me. It may spin some, but not enough to keep you awake. So, yeah, I wrote an article about this. I'll attach it in the description. And I hope you all go to my blog site. It's learnaboutdid.com. And you can learn a lot about yourself and about DID there. I only put truthful information. And if it's triggering at all, I put a trigger warning on it. But I very seldom have to have trigger warnings. The one I put out this morning, you do. But it's on there. If you see a trigger warning, you know, it won't be that triggering even with the trigger warning. I promise you that. I don't believe in the hysterical, dramatic thing that some people do. Um, so anyway, I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. I won't see you till next Sunday. And I know it's tough in the holidays. We'll be talking about that coming up. And Thanksgiving is no different. But you know what? if you're not comfortable at Thanksgiving, you don't have to stay there. You can go. Just leave. If somebody gives you a hard time, walk away. One thing you can do too, if you're not being overwhelmed by flashbacks or whatever, if you start to feel badly, go to the bathroom and lock the door and sit down on the toilet, and wait till it passes and reassure yourself and send your kids to the beach or wherever your safe place is. But you always, always, always have the option to say no and to leave. Okay? All righty. You have a good Thanksgiving and a good Sunday and a good week. Stay warm and dry. Okay. Bye-bye.